Hey guys, C.C.Corey here, North Florida Angler. Well, as you can tell, I'm not on the boat today. I'm actually in the woods deer hunting. I'm hunting a piece of property in North Florida in Hamilton County. It's a tree farm, and it's got some pretty good bucks. Got some pretty good bucks on it. I killed a really nice one here last year. But what I've got here, guys, is I'm up on a ridge. There's really there's good trees, but when I get up high, I can't really see down in this bottom that I'm hunting. I'm actually hunting dried creek bed. I scouted this area yesterday. I found some rubs, fresh rubs along this creek bed, and a couple nice scrapes. I trimmed some shooting lanes. I don't have much here. It's pretty much one main long shooting lane down to that creek bed. But there's a couple trails. There's one, it's two of them that cross, and there's another one that comes across here a little bit closer. But I put out a trail camera, a couple of trail cameras along this creek bed too. So we're going to get an idea of what's coming through here. But I'll check those later. But I'm going to be hunting the property for about 5 days now, is what I'm going to hunt. I'm probably going to hunt it 5 days. So morning and evening if I can. So we'll see what happens. But let me show you what the area looks like. Anyway, guys, I think it's a pretty good spot, and we're going to see what happens. I don't have much of a shooting lane here. The cover's real thick on both sides, so if a buck pops out, I'm going to have to evaluate him pretty quick and take my shot, if he's a shooter. So anyway, guys, let's go ahead and get to hunting. We'll see y'all later. I see a deer. It's a buck. All right, guys, our first deer sighting of the trip. Nice 6-point. He wandered off over there to the left down the trail. So anyway, it's 9:45. That's the first deer I've seen, and he's a buck, so that's a good sign. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn the cameras back off and get back to hunting. We'll see what happens, guys. Hey guys, C.C.Corey here, North Florida Angler. Day number 2. I'm hunting in a tent blind today, and I'm hunting up on top of a ridge. I've got a bottom over here to my right, and There's an old food plot a couple hundred yards over here to my left. But a bunch of greenbrier up on top of this ridge that they're browsing on. And they're crossing right in here. There's like 2 really good crossings. And there's a couple nice buck rubs right along this ridge. And there's a good scrape right down here. So anyway, guys, let me show y'all what this spot looks like. All right, guys. Well, it's 7:30, and I'm gonna go ahead and turn these cameras off and get to hunting. So we're gonna see what happens. So we'll see y'all in a little bit. That was crazy, guys. I was looking at a little spike that was down there browsing. All of a sudden a doe comes running right up in front of me. She looks right in my blind at me. And then she takes off, and then this pretty nice buck comes up right behind her. Not quite a shooter, but he was a nice young buck. and then he took off, and then another buck came up, and then after that another buck came up. Wow, I mean, I don't think I got the doe on video. She was looking right at me and took off, and I might not have got the other buck, maybe a glimpse of him as he was walking off, but it was about even with his ears. I think he was like an 8-point, I think. But man, that was some red hot action right there. But whew, that was fun, guys. The rut is fun. The rut is definitely on. So, all right, guys. I'm going to turn the cameras off and get back to hunting. We'll see you in a little bit. All right, guys. I just checked my trail camera in here, and I got a pretty nice buck on it. It looks like he's about 16 inches wide inside, something like that. He's not real high, but the thing that interests me the most, he's got a lot of points. I've never killed a buck that had more than 10 points, and I think this one's got like 11 or 12 points. So, and it looks like a pretty nice deer, but anyway, I just collected my camera, and I'm in the area right now. I'm scouting it out, trying to find out about where I want to set up in here, but it's really thick in here, and I don't see any really good places to put a tree stand where I can get far enough away from the trail. But anyway, let me show you a little bit of the sign in here. I believe this is the main trail he's coming in on, I believe. Right here. He's coming right through. There's a thick bedding area over there with a bunch of briars. And I think that's where he's bedding. He's coming out of there. And then he's coming through here. There's some acorns that are dropping right over in this area right here that I saw the other day. That tree right there is where I had my camera, you know, but he's crossing in there. So anyway, but this is kind of what the area looks like, guys. Yeah. But I got my rubber boots on, so I'm not that concerned about smelling the ground scent. But here's a nice scrape that I believe he's making right here. You see right there where he's really tore it up. Right there. See where that ground's all tore up? Leaves are going back this way, so it shows you he's coming from back behind me, from that bedding area. And right up here you can see his licking branch. You see his leaves are all chewed off. You see the branch is kind of broken there. Yeah. But yeah, it's a nice scrape right there. All right, guys. All right, guys, I just came back from checking all my trail cameras, and this last camera in this oak hammock that I checked out had a pretty nice buck on it. Looks like he's probably got about a 16-inch wide spread on the inside, not real high, but he's got a lot of points. And I've never killed a buck that had more than 10 points before, and I think this buck has got like 11 or 12 points. So that'd be pretty cool if I could take that buck. And I've got some pictures of him. I got some daytime pictures of him coming through here and some nighttime. So he's working this area pretty well, and there's some rubs and scrapes in there. So anyway, what I did, guys, is I couldn't find any really good trees to get far enough away from the trail where I could see very far. Because during gun season, I usually like to get as far away as I can from the trails that the deer are crossing on. So anyway, I found this spot. Let me show it to you. Like I said, it's a thick oak hammock. It's a little bit flatter area than where I've been hunting. But anyway, I set up this little tent blind right here. And I found like a real narrow shooting lane. It's not much of a shooting lane, but this is like the most open area I could find in here. But down there in the back there's a couple areas where trails where deer have been crossing, and where I had my camera. But anyway, this is kind of what the woods looks like. Like I said, it's a thick oak hammock. Over here to my right, there's a thick briar patch bedding area. Okay. Yeah. But anyway, guys, that's what it looks like right there. You know, but it's really thick. And I did some trimming and cutting. I cut some small trees down and removed some saplings and some brush. I hope I didn't booger it up too bad with scent, I hope. But like I said, this is the only area I could find where that was halfway open, where I could get far enough away where I could, you know, get a shot. I'll have to make a shot pretty quick, but like I said, there's a scrape right there. I'm hoping he'd work that scrape and give me a chance to, you know, to shoot him. Also, there's some acorns that are being dropped right over there in the area, late season acorns. So we'll just have to see what happens, guys. Only time will tell. But yeah, this is my area, and we'll see what happens. All right, guys, C.C.Corey here, North Florida Angler. Well, I'm set up on my third location, a spot where I got the pictures of that nice buck on my trail camera. So, but I've got a problem. My camcorder, for some reason, won't turn on. I tested it and it won't come on. And that's the only camera I have with me that has a zoom lens. I got 2 GoPros, including the one that I'm talking to you guys on now. But I don't know if the battery is bad or what. But I charged it, but it's not working. So anyway, guys, it is what it is. So, and these GoPros don't have a zoom lens on them, so if I see any deer, I'm not going to be able to, you know, get very close to them. You know, hopefully, you know, you'll be able to see them if I do see any. You know, but anyway, it is what it is, guys. So just going to do the best I can. So I'm going to get to hunting. So we'll see you in a little bit. What's that down there? That's crows. A bunch of crows down there. Wait a minute, what's that? Is that a deer? Oh, it's a buck. I think it's that big buck, guys. I got him, guys. I got him. He's laying right there. I see his belly. Dropped him right in his tracks. I think it's that buck I had on camera. I'm not sure, but I think it is. But let's go check him out. Oh yeah, there he is right there, guys. Yeah. Wow. How many points does he have? He's got a bunch. Wow, what do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. A 12-pointer, guys. I have never killed a 12-pointer before. Wow, look at that sucker right there, guys. Yeah, a 12-pointer. Yeah, that's a nice buck, guys. Nice Florida buck. Oh yeah. All right, guys, shoot yeah. That's definitely a shoot yeah moment right there, guys. A 12-pointer, a 12-pointer. I have never killed a 12-pointer before. I am happy with that buck right there. Wow, look at those chocolate horns. He's been rubbing a lot too. Look at all these knobs right here, all these bumps on his bases. Yeah, that's an older buck right there. Most definitely, yeah. Wow, is he beautiful. Man. Shoot yeah, guys, shoot yeah. Yeah, man. That was a fast hunt too, guys. I wasn't set up very long at all. That shows you, you know, with the proper scouting and going in at the right time, you know, you can kill a big old nice buck like this right here, you know, even in Florida, you know. Wow, look at that sucker, guys. I just can't get over how many points he has. A 12-pointer. Never killed a 12-pointer before. I've killed some 10s, but never killed a 12-pointer. Wow, look at the character that sucker has. He's got some pretty good mass too, you know. He's not real wide, but got some long main beams, you know. Wow. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get this sucker out of here. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel, The North Florida Angler. Until next time, tight lines, good fishing, and we'll see you out in the water, or maybe even the woods. We'll see y'all later.